Hey everybody, Screwjob podcast here. We're live at our college again because screw it. Haha, Screwjob, screw it.
Hi.
Mike and Matt here. We're doing In Your House 16 Canadian Stampede. It's one of... You okay?
I like the name.
I bet you do. You're gonna like how the announcers all dressed up too, I'm sure.
Oh.
So here's the deal. We're not going to give you matches and results. We're only doing the main event. Now you may be asking, why? Is it an attempt to shorten your videos? Yes. But the second reason is that this is a really great show. It's 4 matches long, and all the matches are really high quality. Honestly, if you can find this show, look for it, find it, watch it. If you're a friend of mine, I'll give you my network password and username just so you can watch the show, because it's up there with WrestleMania 17 or X7 as one of the greatest pay-per-views they've ever done. But without further ado, I think we're going to just get on to it. I'm going to try to time this out again like I did before, and we're going to go for the 1 minute 30 second mark, and we're starting at the main event marker. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, starting with Goldust theme.
Let's watch some Canadians Stampede.
Nice, Matt. So this is the main event. It's a 10-man tag match. Yeah, I know it's the Hart Foundation versus Team Americans.
Goldust! He looks like he's covered in barbecue sauce.
Kind of does. We just we saw Jim Cornette on the feed for this now playing, and we saw Goldust the intro package for Goldust debut on Raw. It was something else.
Yup.
There's a guy doing a Dracula voice. It was great.
Goldust is a monster.
Man,
I am
that
Romanian.
That robe. When are they gonna do WWE where you get part of Goldust's robe instead?
In 2020.
Okay, so
2K20.
yeah, maybe. It's
Is that Ken?
It's Ken Shamrock.
Hi, Ken.
Your favorite.
He
Screaming like a shamrock.
Screaming
right?
like a shamrock.
Right, Matt?
Exactly.
Just gonna adjust this.
Everyone hates him.
Why? Because he's the most dangerous man in the world, Matt?
Yeah. He seems like that kind of guy who's like nice
cool
to
dude.
everybody, but he's cool and everyone likes him except for you.
I love Ken Shamrock.
I like him too, but he just seems like that
Those
kind of
girls
guy.
really like Ken Shamrock too.
Oh, I couldn't tell. They like his screams.
Okay, so the match is the Hart Foundation, composing of Bret Hart, Brian Pillman, the British Bulldog, Jim Neidhart, and Owen Hart, versus Ken Shamrock, Goldust, the Legion of Doom, that's Animal and Hawk, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. I mentioned this last... Nice. I mentioned this last one we did here at the college, not Halloween Havoc, that it's sad because there's only one surviving Hart Foundation member now,
Yeah, you were mentioning.
and it's Bret Hart.
Unfortunately.
Bret Shart.
Shart.
Bret's Hart, Bret Shart.
Bret Shart. I still love that story.
Bret humps cows.
Uh,
That was a sign I once saw. It's Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
Dude, his music's one of the best parts.
I love Steve. He's awesome. Hey, I've never seen him smile before.
He's not smiling, he's just talking some jive to those Canadians.
I see. What are they talking about?
Shut up. Shut up.
I thought of a horrible joke.
Bet you did. You want some poutine on that too?
You know how Xavier and I, instead of comparing the Legion of Doom to Mad Max villains, we compared them to Fist of the North Star villains?
Yeah, something I didn't understand or care about.
The Fist of the North Star villains are fighting a guy named Ken Shamrock, which sounds like Ken Shiro, the main character in Fist of the North Star.
Oh, wow, Matt.
So it's like Ken Shamrock versus Fist of the North Star bad guys.
Matt.
Instead of Ken Shiro.
Matt, I love you, but you're driving people away. Please stop.
I almost said my ears are shut. My mouth is shut.
Your ears are shut?
I almost said my ears are shut.
I'm gonna hit you with a bottle
Brian Pillman.
because I realize I don't have the swearing stick with me, so I'm gonna hit you with the swearing bottle if I have to.
All right. I was gonna say don't do it yet. I didn't say anything bad. Worst I said was dang
Yeah, I know, you're
and
fine.
shart.
You're fine. I didn't say
I
this.
know.
I'm just saying, I need to think this out because I think we might have sworn in the last one. Or we watched ourselves, I don't know. I didn't have the swearing stick, so I couldn't judge. So I have the swearing bottle.
Loose cannon.
So here's the thing about Bret Hart and the Hart Foundation during this time. They were heels everywhere. They were heels in America. And pretty much faces, or no, they were faces in Canada. As you can see, they're getting cheered the hell out, cheered the heck out of. But they were heels everywhere else around the world, which was very interesting. So, like, in Great Britain, they were also faces, but basically they'd get booed out of the building in the States, but here they're in the U.S.
Jeez.
But here they're in Canada and they're getting cheered. British Bulldog and his wife.
The thought of other countries liking WWE didn't really enter my head.
Well, this takes place in Calgary,
Yeah,
and Survivor Series takes place in Montreal.
I see.
Again, you're not allowed to look any of that up.
Yeah,
You have to stay as far away from Survivor Series as possible, okay?
gotcha.
That's the only rules. Owen Hart with his
Hart.
Slammy Awards.
Hi,
damn it.
Owen.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Man, that sucks. He was so great.
How old was he when he passed?
I want to say early 30s.
Jeez. That's very... Wow.
And he was amazing in the ring. Like, we've seen his matches. I love Owen Hart's matches. And even if you hate him as a character, I'm sure you've noticed that he's been killing it.
Yeah.
34.
Jeez, that's... He looks like he's in his early 30s here. It couldn't have been that much longer after this.
He's 32 here.
Jeez.
Like 32 in a couple of days. Or a
God.
couple of months, maybe. I don't know. I didn't check his birthday. I probably should have. I just checked his death date. This is, I want to say it's June 9th.
June 9th.
Excuse me. This pay-per-view.
Yeah.
He was born May 7th, 96. Or, not 96, 65, 1965.
I was going to
And
say...
died
same
May
as me.
23rd, 1999. Which is a pay-per-view we will not watch.
It's bad.
No, it's an okay show. It's just the decision. I've talked about this multiple times. The decision to keep going with the show
Oh,
is so controversial. And
It's that show, yeah.
Like, we'll do controversial shows at some point, I'm
But
sure.
that one, yeah.
But I don't want to cover anything like that because the man died. I don't
Exactly.
want to talk about it.
I understand that, yeah.
It sucks. He was the only reason he's not in the WWE Hall of Fame right now is because of his wife. Because she didn't want anything to do with them after the fact. Like, I'm sure that fact isn't completely 100%, but that's the general consensus of the wrestling fans.
I can understand where that feeling comes from, but at the same time, you know.
That's the Ladies of Doug.
Ladies of... I think it did.
Brett. You know, the best part about this was prior to
That guy's
WrestleMania.
face at the camera.
Prior to
sorry.
WrestleMania, Bret Hart was one of the most loved wrestlers in the world. And then you see his heel turn and the double turn with Steve Austin, and it's completely swapped.
Really?
Like, Austin was a testable heel early on,
Yeah.
and then the double turn happened when Bret kept the sharpshooter locked in and kicked him while he was down. That turned them. It was the greatest double turn ever, in my opinion.
Crazy. Someone's getting some stone cold thrown
I
at him.
forgot about that.
What?
Jim Ross just mentioned how they were filming, how there are cameras around the ring because they're filming for Bret Hart's documentary.
Yeah.
That comes into play. Because they end up catching the aftermath of the show you're not allowed to watch.
Yeah.
Yep. I want to say the documentary was Wrestling with Shadows. I think that's what it ended up being called, but I don't remember. Who's the champion at this point? I think Undertaker's still champion. Yeah.
The Undertaker.
Yeah. Undertaker faced Vader, which, solid.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty hard to believe that's probably the weakest match on the show. And it's a great match, I'm sure. I haven't seen it in a while, but it's amazing.
If a great one's the weakest, that says a lot about the others.
Yeah.
Come on, Steve, I love you.
I bet you do.
He's in my top 5, I'd say.
Your top 5 wrestlers?
Yeah.
Who are your top 5 right now, Matt?
Not in any order. I have Ahmed Johnson, Stone Cold. I'm having trouble now.
Giggles.
Yeah, Giggles.
Professor Giggs. Hand me my and that soda, please.
Yes, sir.
I'm at my second Diet Coke of the day. Diet Pepsi.
It's diet, so it's okay.
Yeah, I'm not fat. My phone says I'm not.
Yeah.
As I stare directly at it.
Believe it then. So I like Ahmed Johnson, Stone Cold.
Speak up a smidge.
So, yeah.
Not that loud.
So
Dude, I love this. This is so great.
Yeah.
I kind of hope it picks up part of what's going on in the background, because there's class going on or something in a room over.
Yeah.
Maybe across the hall. Who cares?
Then we'll get some guests on the show. Huh?
Yeah, and get them in.
Exactly.
So I do have the camera. I guess it never came with a battery, though, that massive camera I have. But what we should do with that is Sorry, we're not paying attention to the match either way. But what we want to do is, you'll probably see this, we'll go around interviewing people with a giant camera.
Please.
And then film it on a phone.
Have you heard of Ahmed Johnson, the best wrestler ever?
What's your opinion on Ahmed joining the Legion of Doom? Not Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
Nation of Domination.
It's
Matt
kind of
likes
like
bad guys now.
I have to, because one of my favorites is a bad guy.
I don't think this is elimination. I think this is just a this is just a normal 10-man. If it was elimination, I'd be a little bit more invested, but whatever. Sorry, continue. You have a top 5-ish sort of right now.
Yeah, out of order, I would put.
I know you have Ahmed and Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Who else do you have, bud?
I forgot his name actually.
The Yeti.
Not the Yeti.
The Giant.
I do like the Giant, but I don't think so. Vader's pretty cool, I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
I would put Vader in my top 5 from what I've seen.
Go for it, Austin, with the Luthez press. Sweet.
Yeah, just knock him out. Is that Ken?
Oh, Ken Shamrock's in.
I do like Ken, but I don't know if he's top 5 material for me.
Well, you only have 4 that you can name right now.
Yeah.
I'll give you $5 if you can name every single person involved in this match without looking it up.
Ready to keep your $5?
I've said them all. I said them all, so let's see how much you were listening. Sweet kick.
For sure.
Use the MMA background.
Eminem background. Oh, God. Kicks like a shamrock.
Okay, you want to try? Go for it. Tell me who's in the ring.
You have to keep your $5, but just for fun, I'll name who I do know.
Mm-hmm.
There's Ken, there's Brett, there's Stone Cold, there's the Anvil.
Oh, yeah. That's his nickname, but yeah.
Well, the Legion of Doom. I don't know each of their names.
Hawk and Animal.
Hawk and Animal. Yeah, that's all I know, honestly.
What about the British Bulldog? And Brian Pillman.
Yeah, that was one of the names I almost read too. Read aloud.
And the guy who dies 2 years later, who I love, Owen Hart.
Owen Hart, yeah, I forgot about Owen.
And what about the bizarre guy in the corner in gold?
It's not Gold Dust, obviously.
It is Gold Dust.
I'm joking.
I know,
This isn't
Matt.
Gold.
What is Austin doing?
He's like...
Is he jiving with a fan?
Either that, or he's doing that exercise where you climb over something, then climb over it again over and over.
Uh-huh.
He's got to stay in shape for this. Oh, spit on him, jeez.
Those Canadians are going wild.
Kill him.
I think this is In Your House 16. I might be wrong. Who cares?
In Your Canada 16.
It ends... The last pay-per-view of the year is the last In Your House because it sucked so hard.
That was cool.
They ruined it.
Don't kill Ken.
Jerry Lawler, man. He's having fun.
Out.
Jerry Lawler's having some fun calling this match.
Yeah, clearly. Shamrock must have experienced everything in the world, though.
He's the most dangerous man in the world.
I believe that.
I wish old Ken Shamrock would fight Conor McGregor. So I just want to see Ken Shamrock punch him.
Yeah. What about Mayweather?
Yeah, that would be interesting. I like Mayweather. He's involved at WrestleMania 24.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has a match against the Big Show, also known as the Giant,
Yeah?
who we watched earlier.
Is he going to throw him off a roof?
No, he doesn't throw. No one gets thrown off a roof for that match. Sadly,
That had me on the edge of my seat. I wasn't sure if he would survive or not. Spoiler alert coming up for Wednesday.
Spoiler alert. This already happened, Matt. This is the future.
I know.
Wednesday happened already.
I can look into the future.
I know. I'm proud of you.
He.
Okay, so yeah, you don't think about Big Show or the Giant. He's
Yeah.
involved in a lot of weird crap.
I wouldn't have thought after being in a
also has
monster
a-
truck.
He also has a massive losing streak at WrestleMania.
Really?
Yeah, I think his first win at WrestleMania was WrestleMania 28.
Huh.
And that was, maybe it was 20, it was 28, yeah, I think so.
He's
Maybe
a
it
little
was-
popular, though, I
Maybe it was
imagine.
29, who knows? I can't remember. I know he just beat Cody Rhodes for the Intercontinental Championship that time,
Yeah.
which is actually Goldust's brother.
Goldust's brother. Huh.
Yeah. But back to what I was saying, he's done a lot of weird crap in his career. A monster truck match involved. I think he was involved. No, he wasn't. I was thinking of a Dungeon of Doom, another match that they did.
Yeah.
He wasn't specifically involved in that one. Oh, a little lag. Honk has trouble with his footing.
Ooh.
Big splash. He did a sumo match against, I don't remember the guy's name, but he was involved in a sumo match and he put on the sumo thing, and that was weird.
Uh-huh.
Seeing him basically in a diaper.
What's weird about that?
I mean, he got his butt handed to him. It was amazing. He just got.
Whoa. Ooh.
He did that. He was involved in a fight with Mayweather.
Yeah.
He was part of a handicap match against The Undertaker because The Undertaker's partner was too crap in the ring.
Huh. That doesn't surprise me. I feel like whoever's in the ring with The Undertaker is just automatically garbage in comparison, even if it's his teammate.
He was in the main event of WrestleMania 2000, which is arguably the worst show out of the year 2000, despite every other show being great.
It's that bad, huh?
It's bad.
Are we gonna do that one?
There's one traditional singles match.
Really?
Actually, no, there isn't a single traditional singles match because the only singles match was the Cat versus Terry Runnels. And either opponent could lose if they got tossed out of the ring. So there was not a single normal singles match during that entire show.
Well then,
It's pretty much Vince Russo mania.
are we gonna do that one?
Oh, we'll do it.
Let's bring
It'll
plenty
happen.
of Oreos to deal with the
God, it'll be.
pain.
There's some good matches. There's always a couple. There's always a good match on a WrestleMania.
Yeah.
There's always a bad match on a WrestleMania, generally.
We need the perfect one though.
The perfect WrestleMania?
Every single match is at least decent.
WrestleMania X7.
There we go.
The greatest pay-per-view ever produced. It's amazing. Like, there's TLC 2, the second TLC match.
Yeah.
I don't know who Undertaker was facing that one. Either way, it's great. Rock and Austin main event.
Oh boy.
Yeah, well, they had 3 main events against each other, and arguably you could say that's their best one, or WrestleMania 18, or is it 19 or 18? I don't remember. Either way, there's some of the great shows. Like, we'll get to some. I think, I'll test myself while this is going on. It's a great match, honestly. I'm just enjoying having fun talking to you
Yeah.
while this match is going on in the background. Like, we'll comment on it eventually. But I think I want to test myself if I can name every main event from number 1 to 35. Are you gonna Google it?
Oh, sure, good thinking.
So let's do this. Screw it. All right. I know the first one.
All right, so I'm looking up exactly.
Just search WrestleMania, I think, and it should have the list of main events in there. Under I think when you go to the Wikipedia page, it'll be something. Scroll down, check. Should be under events maybe, and then it'll have the dates and menus. Try that and see if it has the main event. There we go.
There we go.
Okay, first one.
You're not winning $5 from me if you get this.
I know, because I'm sure I'll mess up, but. Okay, so first one is Hulk Hogan and Mr. T versus Paul Orndorff and Rowdy Piper. Is that right?
Well, you would be correct.
Okay.
You have it correct.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah, don't tell me unless I ask again. All right. Next one is King Kong Bundy versus Hulk Hogan. Number 3, Hulk Hogan, WrestleMania 3, Hulk Hogan versus, chair, that was kind of a botch. Oh, the Harts are getting involved.
I thought that was a fan.
That's Bruce Hart.
I thought that was a fan for a second.
That was the Hart that I'll come back to that later. WrestleMania 3 is it's Hogan versus Andre the Giant, by the way. That's Bruce Hart who just attacked Austin from the crowd. Bret Hart snubbed him when he had a feud with one of his brothers. Mm-hmm. He feuded with Owen because he said Owen was the better talent.
Oh, boy.
He made the right choice, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like, Bruce didn't amount to much in WWE. Owen did a lot more. We'll say Owen's walking away hurt. WrestleMania 4. That was Macho Man Randy Savage versus the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, one of my personal favorites. That was the culmination of a tournament. I think it was a 16-man tournament. Or 14. It was 14. For the vacant championship. Then 5 is Hulk Hogan versus Randy Savage. 6 is Hogan versus The Ultimate Warrior. 7 is Hogan versus who is it? It's Hogan versus I should know this. Sergeant Slaughter. Brian Pillman's getting pantsed.
Oh god.
By Austin. Stunner. Man, that was kind of a weak looking stunner. Whatever.
I agree.
Sorry, I'm at 8.
Uh-huh.
I don't think. I know it. It's Sid Justice, or maybe Sid Vicious. I don't know which Sid, because he had his name. He had a lot of name changes versus Hogan. That was his quote unquote retirement match. Lol. WrestleMania 9. The original main event was Hart versus Yokozuna, but then Hogan came out of nowhere and challenged Yokozuna to a match and then beat him. WrestleMania 10, that's Hart versus sweet, I love that, the figure 4 down the ring post. It looks great. When it's done properly, it looks great. So I'm at 10. That would be Yokozuna versus Bret Hart without Hogan this time. 11 is Lawrence Taylor versus Bam Bam Bigelow. I know that one for a fact. 12 is Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart. 13, as we covered, Undertaker versus Sid. 14, that would be Stone Cold versus Shawn Michaels. 15, that's a hard. I think that's the first Rock Austin one. 16 is a Fatal 4-Way, because, no singles match is allowed. Man, this must be boring for them. But
Maybe.
whatever, I'm having fun. Just watch wrestling. That's all I can say.
Yee.
It's a great show. I might be talking through it, but I'm still watching. 16 is Big Show versus Mick Foley versus... who else is it? Triple H and... Austin? No, Rock. Austin was hurt, I think. 17 is Rock Austin. 18 is Chris Jericho versus Triple H. 19 is Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle, the first and only, at this point, main event where both men have used their actual real names. 20 is a triple threat match, The Murderer, Chris Benoit versus Triple H and Shawn Michaels. This is where it gets foggy. So I don't know about 21. I want to say 21 is Triple H and someone. I don't know 21. Forfeit that one. 22, no. I want to say 24 is Edge versus Undertaker. 25. 25 is Randy Orton versus Triple H. I know that. 26 is Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker. 27 was The Miz. You know The Miz.
I do.
He was in the main event of WrestleMania once.
Yeah, I do remember.
That's weird, right?
Maybe just a little weird.
He could get back. He wasn't ready at that point. He's definitely ready now, I'd say, for another main event run. That was Miz versus John Cena. What am I at? 28? 28. Crap. What was 28? This main event. I don't know. Oh, that was Rock versus Cena. 29 was also Rock versus Cena because once in a lifetime. No, twice in a lifetime. I'll voice my complaints about that when we get there. 30 was basically WrestleMania 20 done over again, only this time without a murderer.
Yeah.
Randy Orton versus Batista versus Daniel Bryan. 31, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, but Seth Rollins cashed in his Money in the Bank. Spoiler for when we cover that one. That'll be exciting for you to save the main event. 32 was Roman Reigns versus Triple H. 33 was Roman Reigns versus Undertaker. And 34 was Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Check my results.
Well, you did fairly fucking accurate, I'll say. I'd say 98%. Ow.
What word did you say, bad boy?
I don't know.
Effin'.
Oh. The only one you got wrong was Muhammad Ali. You didn't mention.
He was the special guest referee.
Okay, that's different then. You got everything else right.
He wanted to punch people. He was like, I'll punch you if you break the rules.
Hey, it's just like our rules.
It was great. I know I didn't get some of the 21s because those are foggy. I know one of them is Shawn Michaels versus Cena. Oh.
That looked like it hurt.
I don't know if that's animal or hockey. I can never tell.
Well, whoever he is, he's quite an animal.
Legion of Doom, baby.
We are the Legion of Doomnation.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
I should know that. I want to say it's 23 is Cena Michaels, but I don't know.
John Cena Michaels.
All I know is that after that main event, they had a rematch on Raw and it was better.
Mm-hmm.
I think it went for like 45 minutes.
I have to say, I do like Mr. British Bulldog. He's like, grrr.
Is that what he is, Matt? He go grr?
He grrs.
Oh, Matt.
Oh, me. Oh, gold dust.
Oh, Goldust with the Bulldog. Wow, that was an interesting sell. I like that.
It looked
He did
pretty.
a flip.
It was very smooth.
Excuse me. It looks legitimately painful. Oh, Pillman's breaking up the I don't remember what it's called. I want to say it's the Final Cut. That was Goldust Finisher or Reverse DDT.
Yeah.
I want to say it's that because he was his gimmick was he's a movie star.
Yeah.
He's bizarre. A movie director who's weird.
Bizarre movie star, director.
I bet
Ooh.
I bet I can guess what he was trying to direct.
What?
What do you think, Matt? Something we wanted to watch before.
Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, public domain. We could put that in.
Mr. Nanny.
Never watching it.
Santa with Muscles.
Yes, we can watch that. Spoiler alert, that's our holiday special.
Oh, you spoiled. I'm actually wondering.
Oh, here
what
comes
now.
Austin.
Steve, you're back.
Ooh, you know what? I was thinking I might want to put it off, but since November 6th is voting day, November 7th we could put out an episode. We could put out Capital Carnage 1990.
Huh.
Which
Yeah, late on.
I'll tell you now, RoboCop is involved.
Okay, I'm already ready. Let's speed
It's
up.
WCW and RoboCop's involved.
RoboCop. I'm gonna have so much fun making that channel.
I already have a thumbnail ready for it. I'll show you in a minute.
I want to do something with RoboCop.
I know you want to do RoboCop.
Oh,
Nice sell, Brett. Right into there.
I was gonna say everyone looks like they're getting hurt a lot in this one.
That's good selling, Matt.
Yeah, I see why you say this one's so good.
It's just a good match in general. Like, these guys are doing no wrong.
Yeah,
Like, Ken Shamrock's the least experienced person in there, and he's doing great.
which you usually wouldn't expect.
Yep. So I will tell you now, going into SummerSlam,
Yeah.
what their matches are going to be. Like, what some of the matches that involve some of these guys are.
Yeah.
I know Stone Cold's going to be facing Owen, and Brett's going to be facing The Undertaker for each of their championships.
Fuck yeah. I didn't say anything.
You're lucky I'm drinking this. It's going down slowly.
I was gonna say don't open.
I made a mistake.
I was gonna say don't open it.
I made a mistake. Probably should have thought that through, huh?
I was gonna say you didn't see the fucking.
That was a weak one.
You didn't see the
I'm
friggin'.
covered in diet soda now.
You didn't see the diet rising up and.
I should have. I wasn't paying much attention if it wasn't obvious, Matt. Got it on my phone. Oh, he was. Bret Hart was going for the sharpshooter. Didn't get it.
The sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter. That's good. I'll give you that one.
Finally.
Oh, Austin's putting the sharpshooter on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Owen's back. His ankle doesn't hurt anymore.
Oh.
You don't like Owen?
I like Owen, but I don't know. Steve was getting pretty stone cold there.
He's getting pretty stone cold, huh?
Yeah.
Was he screaming like a shamrock, Matt?
No, he's not a shamrock.
That's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard someone say, by the way.
I love how I just wrote that in the notes.
Yeah, you wrote that down, and you didn't think, how can I explain this? You just wrote, scream like a shamrock, and I said that out loud. It was one of the dumbest things I've ever heard, but I love it. It doesn't make any sense.
That's my sense of humor coming out.
Ugh. That's covered.
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's going after Stu Hart?
He is pretty cold. He's going after an old man.
He's pretty stone cold.
Oh yeah?
I guess the ref isn't going to stop this.
He's probably enjoying it. He's like, I'm enjoying this brawl. Oh,
and with the roll
someone
up.
almost just saw Steve's butt.
That's it.
Oh, they got him.
Win via roll up.
Creep.
Love that. And Ken Shamrock's beating
Ken's going
Bruce
crazy.
Hart.
Not Gold Dust. I love him.
Let's see where this beatdown goes.
I hope no one picks the leaves off the Shamrock.
Shut up. Apparently it's an 8-minute beatdown. Christ.
Really? 8 minutes?
That's what it says on this.
Jeez.
Maybe. We'll see where it goes. If they cut a promo, we'll cut it short because I don't care.
Yeah.
All the hearts are getting involved.
Who's the one?
And security.
Who's the announcer for this one again?
The announcers for this?
Yeah.
For this show, it was... Oh, there's Vince right there. That's
Yeah.
It was Vince, Jim Ross, and Jerry Lawler.
I don't know which one of them it is, but every time they're commentating and, like, something's happening, one of them just keeps going, like, ah! Like, before he says anything, he just goes, like, ah!
No.
I just heard that, like, a minute ago.
I think you're drunk.
How? I haven't had anything.
I know. Drunk on yourself.
Yeah, no. I have a apple juice about. That's it.
I know. Healthy boy.
I downed it pretty quick. I'm pretty thirsty.
Yeah. Probably Jerry Lawler. That's what you're thinking of, because he does a weird snide laugh thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, when they were all bunched up and, like, the brawl was... Like, it was in the middle of the brawl, I just heard him going, like, ah!
I don't think he went, I think he was probably,
Maybe.
We're just making noises now.
Huh? Security, huh?
You gotta push those Americans out of this building.
I was gonna say that they hate Americans, those Canadians.
Oh, there's all the flipping off. There you go. I like how Austin's like, I'm not going up with you guys. Walk my own way.
Yeah.
I see ya.
That's it?
I don't know. There's still 6 minutes. Maybe they'll come back and beat them up.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They pick up a microphone. We're skipping ahead, and then we're ending this.
Uh,
Had to tie my shoes again.
it's me on a daily basis. Gotta tie my shoes again.
Just gonna do it now. F it, we'll do it live.
Effing thing sucks.
This whole thing sucks. We'll do it live.
F it. We'll do it live.
Man, he's not on TV anymore.
Steve.
There's Austin.
Yeah, he's got a chair.
Get him.
He's
And now they're all gonna beat him up.
he's owning him.
That's probably why you went the other way. That was Jim Neidhart, by the way, not Owen Hart.
Oh. I'm a smart person.
You're very smart. You're not wrestling smart.
One of those security guards is the most Canadian person I've ever seen in my life.
What? They're wearing a Mountie outfit?
Yeah.
The Mountie was wrestler, by the way.
I'm kidding. The redhead with the shaved, like, he just, I don't know why, something about him seems like, yeah, he'd be Canadian. The air about him. Oh my god, he's getting
What's
ready.
Brett doing?
He's getting
Is
ready.
he just watching, or is he gonna jump?
I think he's getting ready to jump. He's waiting for everyone to get out of the way.
He's
if he
gonna
can.
jump just like Chris Cross jumps.
Crisscross.
Anyone get that reference? No? Cool.
It's
Chris
okay.
Cross will make you jump.
Oh, they
jump.
cuffed
A Daddy
him.
Mac will make you jump. Mac Dad will make you jump, jump. I think I messed up the order. I think it's Mac Daddy and then Daddy Mac.
Get him out of here.
It is.
Is this like... They don't really care when someone comes back in and starts owning again, so... Is this
Yeah.
like a Canadian thing?
I don't know. They have him in handcuffs. They're gonna take him out.
He just ran in and smashed him with a chair. We've both seen worse.
Yeah. Pillman, man. I love Brian
Someone
Pillman.
kicked him in the head.
Some kitten was down.
Someone
what a
wearing
jerk.
jeans, too. Not jeans, but like the same color as those security pants.
Hmm.
If a security guard kicked him in the head, I'd make sure he was fired.
See, he's like mooning them. What's he
Yeah.
doing? Yeah, nice. I love you, Brett. I almost called him Brett. I love you, Stone Cold. He's flipping him off while his hands are in the handcuffs. He doesn't give a damn.
Never seen anything like this ever.
Oh, great. Now all the hearts are getting in.
Oh,
The whole family.
that's so sad. All of them. Like,
Yeah, majority.
did something similar happen to all of them? Like some kind of...
No, they just all passed.
I see.
Brian Pillman died of an overdose, I want to say, or a heart attack.
Jeez.
That was also 99, I want to say. Neidhart just died. I don't know what he died of. He died this year.
Jeez.
Oh, the Hart kid is in there. One of the kids. Where's Natalia Neidhart? She should be there, I think. I think she was born. Yeah, she was definitely born at this point.
Yeah.
She's older than us, yeah. So where's Natalia Neidhart? We'll see her, maybe.
Natalia.
I don't know the kids well enough to name them.
Yeah.
But I'd know Natalia if I saw her. Maybe it's Teddy Hart. I don't know. Who cares? Oh, is that Owen's son? That's sad.
Yeah, I was just going to
so
say,
sad.
It's sad looking at this right now, knowing what's going to happen.
I like how he has an action figure of his dad, though.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm going to assume that the girl on, up there on whoever's shoulders that is.
Get up.
Wait, Brett's son Blade?
Blade? That's an awesome name.
Pretty cool. Or maybe it was Blaze.
Sophia.
I think the one Owen's holding is Natalia Neidhart, or maybe it's that other girl. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm sure Jim Ross will tell us.
Jimmy.
This is nice.
Taka is gone.
As in Taka Michinoku. This is really nice.
Yeah.
I like this.
It's cool.
I was thinking about skipping this crap, but is that Natalia? Who knows? American fans make me sick.
Don't you talk about us like that.
Yeah, who the heck are you, Canadian pigs?
Natalia. The whole family's here, jeez.
Yeah. Brett rules.
Brett rules.
2 T's. I think it's only one. Who cares?
Brett rules.
Brett rules. What's up with the safari outfit?
I was wondering the same thing. Like what?
Oh, there's the There's the thing.
There we go.
Well, that was
pretty good.
That was part of it, and I'll let you watch it later. So, what'd you think of the main event, Matt?
I thought it was very good. Like you were mentioning, all the moves were executed fairly well and looked like they, like usually when we watch this, I feel like not a lot of them are botched necessarily, but a lot of them are very. It's like very, very, very obvious that it's all fake, and I think it's better.
Not very crisp.
Yeah, exactly. Crisp is a good word to describe because.
Well, that would be the opposite of crisp. Like crisp would be nice, fluid movements, nice and crisp looking. Doesn't look like it's all bunched up and covered in diet.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant because this one did look crisp. Is what I was thinking, but yeah, again, not botched usually, but it doesn't look real enough, so it's like you can't really immerse yourself into it, even though you know it's all fantasy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? This one, it's
sports entertainment, which is the dumbest term I've ever heard. It's wrestling.
Yeah, buddy.
So what did you give the match, Matt?
I'd probably give it a 4.5 out of 5.
I'd give it a 5 personally.
Yeah.
Like it's as said before, this is a really good show. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Yeah. We're at 43 minutes.
That's a good length for a show.
Yep. All right, so thank you guys for listening.
Absolutely.
I'm Mike for Matt, and we've been the Screwjob Podcast. Tune in the future for more special episodes and stuff. Tune in every Friday. See ya.
We'll be sharp enough to edit this episode.
I'm going to lead that in. All right. Thanks, guys. See ya.